name brand carpet, wood flooring, vinyl, ceramic tile, remnants, and more. John, Kim, and Lindsay always offer special interest-free financing, too. Staff Carpet, Springfield's low overhead carpet dealer, says good luck to all area basketball teams this season. John will save you some money. He guarantees it.
Robert's Seafood Market, offering the largest variety and freshest seafood in Central Illinois. Guaranteed. Whether you're looking for a simple meal for one.
Cheer for Lanphier. Fans stand and salute the Lions as they get set to play the Lincoln Railers here on this Friday night here on Sports Radio 1450. With Jim Rupert, Tim Schweitzer, we get set for a tip on this 7:30 game. It'll happen before 7:35, so all is good on Springfield's north end. Cold outside, nice and warm inside. We hope for a good ball game between the visiting Railers, who've won 9 straight, and the Lions, who've dropped a couple in a row. They were 2-2 at the Pekin tournament. Lost their last game to Peoria High there on New Year's Eve. Lost last Tuesday in overtime at MacArthur. Boy, the Generals are playing well, and they'll probably be a factor in the conference all the way. Railers are going to wear the road red tonight. They share the conference lead with MacArthur at the moment. Both are 4-1. And off the IHSA's decision on a double forfeit from the December 19th Lanphier-MacArthur game. Decision the schools were informed of today. Lanphier's conference record is 3-3. So, Jim, if they entertain hopes of a conference championship this year, they've got to win tonight, really.
Well, exactly what Blake Turner said. Blake Turner, talking to me before the game, he said, we don't want to lose 2 conference games tonight. And that they have a potential to drop a doubleheader if they don't get Lincoln tonight. And they've been a little bit of an up-and-down team, the Lions, but if they can get a couple things figured out, they've got Bowles playing, and he gives them a little bit of size inside. Aaron Timms, probably the most athletic guy on the floor. Defend the home turf is probably the theme that Lanphier is going to have tonight.
Okay, Brian Graham, is he doing the PA tonight?
He sure is.
I don't have
Graham's
his
down
mic,
there.
so you get to do the starting lineup, since we'll hear Brian in the background, but not as good as I'd like. So who's starting tonight?
Okay, first of all, for the visiting Railers of Lincoln, 13-2. Overall, 4-1 in Central State A conference games. They've won 9 straight, as Tim said, and nobody has scored 50 against them during that winning streak. They've only given up 50, in fact, 3 times all season. Gavin Block, the All-Stater, starts at one forward spot, but he'll do a lot of ball handling. He'll shoot it. Block at 20.2 points. He's got 43 pointers, leading rebounder, leading scorer for the Railers. He'll be joined up front by Peyton Eblair. Eblair is a guy that played quite a bit last year, 6 foot, 160-pound senior. Another guy in the backcourt that they will go with is 5'8", 160-pound senior Jordan Perry. Aaron Hopp, a junior, really wasn't a varsity contributor last year on the team that finished second in the state. Hopp, 6 foot and 160-pound junior. And the other starter is the guy that'll do most of the ball handling, 5'10", 160-pound senior Will Cook. So it'll be Block, Eblair, Perry, Hopp, and Cook, the starters for Coach Neil Alexander, Hall of Fame coach for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. Lanphier will go with freshman Cardell McGee. McGee averages 3.8 points and 1.5 rebounds. Yakima Rose, 8.7 points and 5.9 rebounds. Aaron Timms, a senior. Timms 6'3", the biggest of the Lions. He starts 9.9 points, 8.6 rebounds. Xavier Bishop, leading scorer for Lanphier, 5'8", junior, 21.5 points a game. And Andre Williams, the sophomore point guard, averages 7.8 points a game. McGee, Rose, and Timms, Bishop, and Williams for the Lanphier Lions, coached by Blake Turner.
Officiating crew tonight, Henry Botsmeyer from the Springfield area, and a couple of Bloomington area officials, Terry Thompson and J.D. Coleman, assigned by the CSA. Be noisy inside Lobernica Gym, as it always is when the Lions are roaring. And they play one of their arch rivals, the Lincoln Railers, here tonight. Jim Rupert will be writing a narrative of this game for the State Journal-Register. Online late tonight and in the paper in the morning. Justin Fowler's here to snap some stills. You have John Kraft here to do your video as well. Okay.
John Kraft is here shooting video. Sure is. Yep.
And Brian Bowes is here for video from channel1450.com. Friday night hoops. Lincoln in the road red. Green numbers and letters trimmed in white. And the Lanphier Lions wear the home white tonight. Black numbers and letters trimmed in orange. Terry Thompson will put the ball in the air between Aaron Timms and Gavin Block and get us going.
I like the way they dramatically run into that circle to throw it up.
And the tip is controlled by Block, and he sends it into the backcourt to Ebelair. We'll bring it across the timeline. Lincoln will head to the east goal here in the first against Lanphier.
Man-to-man by the Lions.
Never know how Lanphier is going to attack Lincoln defensively. They'll play some zone. They played a lot of zone the other night at MacArthur. It was pretty effective, but they start out in a man. Perry sends the ball out to Will Cook, gets it back. Cook, averaging about 12.5 a game, gives to Perry. Jump shot block up top from about 22, and he missed it, and Bishop with the rebound. So the first shot of the game by Gavin Block, good look from right at the head of the key, did not go.
Railers ran about 40 seconds off the clock on that possession.
That is their typical possession. Keep the clock moving, keep the defense moving. Timms throws it into the post to Yakima Rose. He lost it. McGee picks it up, shovels it back to Rose. A bank shot is good for Yakima. And Lanphier grabs the lead on the field goal by Yakima Rose.
Got in the lane and went with the left hand. He's got that heavily bandaged right hand. Oh, the back door.
Backdoor pass to Block, and he threw it hot. It was a little low, not much of a good bounce pass from Ebelair that time, and a Lincoln turnover.
Bounced right off Block's foot as he made the cut to the basket. Had his man beat, Rose.
1-2-2 zone pressure applied by Lincoln as always. Bishop throws in the corner to McGee. Lobs it across court to Andre Williams.
Is the headband new for Andre?
Yeah, he's been wearing it since the Pekin tournament. He'll shoot a three from up top and missed it off the back of the iron. Timms tried to keep the rebound alive and did. Tipped it back to Williams. Now Bishop, left corner. They'll bring it out on the wing. Lanphier will rotate it around to Yakima Rose. Down low to McGee, who threw the ball away. Went out of bounds ultimately off of Aaron Timms. And it will belong to Lincoln on the Lanphier turnover.
He's not real big, but at 6'3", Aaron Timms is the biggest of the Lanphier starters, and you won't find a more active big guy.
No, he is a super leaper. Aaron Timms of the Lions. 2 minutes in, 2-0 Lanphier.
Perpetual motion.
Lincoln gives the ball to Aaron Hopp for a left side three from Will Cook that is no good. Lincoln has missed their first 2 shots from three-point range. Here's Rose driving baseline, lost the ball, loose on the floor, scramble for it, and it's picked up by Lincoln. Railers will push it with block and control. He'll hand it back to Ebelair to take the point. Fire pass down low to Hopp, and then the Railers turn the ball over. Pass intercepted by Timms, glides in, missed the shot, blocking foul on Block of Lincoln. Gavin Block got in the way of Aaron Timms, who was doing a dribble dance on the right side of the lane. He got airborne and knocked Block over, but official Terry Thompson said a blocking foul on Block, not a charge on Timms.
Aaron Timms had about an 8-foot finger roll. He was pretty far away from the basket. Block trying to pick up the charge, and it went the other way.
We'll have 2 free throws for Aaron Timms of Lanphier. They lead 2-0. 5:31 to play in the first quarter. First foul shot for Timms is good, and a staff carpet free throw makes it 3-0. Aaron Timms is 66% free thrower this season. He's a senior, played off the bench last couple of seasons, gets good starting minutes this year. Second staff carpet free throw, also good. 4-0 Lions. Lincoln shut out for the first 2.5 minutes of the game. Ebelair will walk it up the floor against man-to-man pressure applied by Bishop. Gives the ball off on the right side to Max Cook. Now Aaron Hopp, the junior guard, hands to Block.
Outstanding defense by Lanphier.
Left side to Braxton Kirby, who's checked in. That's not Kirby, that's Ebelair. And a jump shot, traveling violation though before the shot. Perry let loose with a 3. I call Block for traveling though as he dished the pass.
That's 3 turnovers already for the Railers.
Lanphier will attack. They are double teamed and in trouble. Andre Williams was bumped and fouled. Right by, they trapped him as Lincoln always does, where the center line meets the forecourt.
Will Cook, first personal.
The ball press means they will double team the ball handler often. They double teamed Andre Williams and Will Cook fouled him.
And Henry Votzmeyer got an earful from Neil Alexander.
Already. 4:48 to play in the first quarter, 4-0 Lanphier. Here's Yakima Rose, a jumper in the lane that's good from about 12 feet.
The weakness of that zone right there, right at the elbow.
6-0 Lanphier with 4.5 to play first quarter. Gavin Block, right side dribble. Handed the ball off to Max Cook. Now Jordan Perry on the left side gives to Cook up top, guarded by Andre Williams. Dribble handoff to Aaron Hopp. Slides to the right side, gave to Ebelair, got it back. Hopp, jump shot from 15 on the rim and over the backboard, out of bounds. And Lanphier will have it as Lincoln hasn't made anything yet.
0 for 3 with 3 turnovers in 6 possessions.
6-0 Lanphier, 4:13 to play in the first quarter. Lions will get it up floor with Andre Williams on the dribble. Bounce pass over to McGee. The freshman jumper left side. Good from 18 feet.
Shot that with confidence.
He sure did. Cardell McGee makes it 8-0 Lanphier halfway through the first quarter. Boy, McGee didn't even think. He just grabbed and shot and sank it. Here's Block turning the ball over. It goes out of bounds. Lanphier ball. Gavin Block took his eye off a pass intended for him out near the center line. Ball went off his hands out of bounds, and Lincoln's a little discombobulated.
Freshman Isaiah Bowers checks in.
He's a good ball handler.
Takes the place of Jordan Perry on the floor. He's the next good one for Lincoln.
6'1", 180-pound freshman Isaiah Bowers, who played heavy minutes in Lincoln's JV game, lost to the Lions. Andre Williams and Xavier Bishop out front with the ball. Williams with it on the left wing. Gives to Bishop as he moves to the right, comes back to between the circles. Throw it on the baseline to Yakima Rose. Now Williams to Bishop, right side Timms, inside McGee, had his shot blocked. Ball is recovered by Rose, spins it up and in off the glass. 6 for Rose and a 10-0 lead for Lanphier. We sound surprised, we are. 10-0 Lions. 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
Lanphier's baskets have come from numbers 1, 2, and 3.
So far, so good.
And they don't have a 4.
Block, spins down the lane and lays it in. First basket of the game for Lincoln at 2:54 left in the first quarter. On a good glide to the hoop by Gavin Block. 10-2 Lanphier, 2:45 left in the quarter. Rose at the free throw line, gives the ball off to McGee. Freshman had it poked loose, got it back, gives to Rose into the lane, stumbles and either pushed off or traveled, and they say he pushed off. Foul on Rose. Yakima's first, and Lanphier's first.
Well, he's been very effective at that free throw line area and down the paint. That's where you can beat that 1-2-2 ball press in the half court.
Ebelair on the dribble, gives to Max Cook right side. Pass down low to Block against Rose. Couldn't get the ball to fall on his shot on the rim, but Rose commits his second foul in a big hurry. Yakima Rose fouling Gavin Block will send the All-State candidate Block to the free throw line.
Railers like that mismatch down low. They like the 6'4" Block against the 5'10" Rose, and now it looks like Aaron Timms has some blood on his uniform.
He had a bandaged ring finger on his right hand, and it must be bleeding.
Daryl Jackson and Nick Patton both in the game, and Timms and Rose come out, and they were right below us. The trainer working, getting the blood off the uniform.
Gavin Block's first free throw is good. Another staff carpet free throw coming for the 6'6" senior Block. He's a 69% free thrower. 10-3 and 10-4 as he made them both. Lanphier scored the first 10, and Gavin Block has scored the last 4 on the board with 2:15 to play in the first quarter. And a steal in the backcourt. Hop took it away from Andre Williams, then dribbled it off his knee. Now they're going to say Lincoln ball. Going to say Andre Williams reaching back apparently touched it before it went out of bounds. Lincoln ball at their end of the floor. 2:11 left in the quarter. 10-4 lead for Lanphier. Block and Hop trade passes out front. Now Block into the paint. Here's a left side three ball by Ebelair that's no good, and skying for the rebound is Lanphier's Daryl Jackson. Lanphier ball off the miss. Pass into the post to Jackson, left side to Patton. Now McGee back down to Jackson, puts it up and in as he got around his defender, the freshman Isaiah Bowers.
Went to the left hand, he scored the basket.
Daryl Jackson, 2 off the bench, 12-4 Lanphier, 1:30 to play in the quarter. Bowers threw a hot pass to Will Cook. And Ebelair takes it on the right wing, will dribble through the head of the key, give to Bowers. Now Block around the Bowers screen, 4-3, no good, too hard. Jackson the rebound. McGee will bring it up floor against light pressure in the backcourt applied by Hop. Cross-court pass to Patton, opened briefly, did not shoot. They give the ball to Bishop. His shot is no good off the back of the iron. Covered, though, by Williams. Lanphier keeps it. Nick Patton, the three. Nope. Too hard. Rebound tipped around in the lane and picked up by Ebelair of Lincoln. So Lanphier had a couple of three balls. Neither went. Here's Ebelair with a drive to the hoop for a layup that's good.
Coast to coast. 12-6.
44 seconds to go in the first quarter. Lanphier up by a half dozen on their home floor against the Railers. Patton with the ball right wing. Comes out front to Bishop, and the Lions may try to hold for one. Lincoln will extend the 1-2-2 zone.
Not a lot of touches for Xavier Bishop. That was the only shot that he's tried, and really hasn't been in a spot to take any.
Well, Lincoln may have decided to keep the ball away from him, and if so, the other Lions are helping by making the difference. 15 seconds now. Lanphier will trade passes out front until they want to make a move to the hoop as time expires here in the first quarter. Bishop in the center circle, 5 seconds, gives to Williams, left side. Somebody better shoot. It'll be Patton. He lets it fly for 3, no good. End of the first quarter, Lanphier 12, Lincoln 6. Back to Lobernica Gym in a minute.
Face it, insurance isn't the most glamorous product.
Jim Rupert, it took a while for the Railers to get on the board, but they're certainly not out of it. Down 12-6 after falling behind 10-0.
Took them more than 5 minutes to get on the board, 5:06 exactly. Lincoln 2 of 7 from the floor, 0 for 4 on threes, just 1 rebound and 4 turnovers. Leading scorer Gavin Block with 4. Lanphier 4 of 9, 0 for 4 on threes, 7 rebounds, 3 turnovers. Leading scorer Yakima Rose, who's got 2 personal fouls and is on the bench.
Yeah, in fact, Lincoln's gotten a lot of their stuff done here in the last couple of minutes with Rose sitting down. Bishop with the ball as the second quarter begins. Lanphier headed to the west goal. A 3 ball by Nick Patton is an air ball, and Aaron Hopp grabs the ball for Lincoln. The red-clad Railers playing here at Lanphier tonight. Ebelair with the ball over the timeline. They go left side to Hopp, puts it on the floor, glides in. Hopp step and a jump and a good basket for Aaron Hopp, gliding in on the left side. Hopp literally hopped to the hoop. 12-8, Lanphier. Just underway second quarter. Andre Williams gives the ball up top to Xavier Bishop. Back to Williams. Now Nick Patton in the left corner. Bishop throws it to Thames. Right side, glides the baseline, missed the shot, tips the rebound out of bounds. Lincoln ball.
It ended up being a shot for Aaron Timms, but I think he kind of really lost the ball more than anything else. Slipped out of his hands and hit the rim. And then he battled for the rebound and got his hand on it, and it went out of bounds.
Lincoln ball, and Gavin Block will walk it up floor. Daryl Jackson on him defensively, and the Lanphier man. To freshman Isaiah Bowers. To Peyton Ebelair. Lincoln oftentimes will throw 15 or 20 passes before they take a shot. Not unusual, even when the Chasers are playing man-to-man, as the Lions are. Lincoln down 4 with it, a minute and a half into the second quarter. Aaron Hopp drives baseline left, scores up over
nice
Aaron
move.
Timms.
Timms was in great position, stood there to take the charge, and Hopp just kind of glided right around him.
So since a 10-0 Lanphier start, it's 12-10 Lanphier, and now Nick Patton is going to get 3 free throws as he shot a 3 ball from the left corner, and Bowers is called for the foul. 3 staff carpet free throws coming up for Nick Patton. Lanphier senior. Let's see, Nick this season 10 of 16 at the line. First one here is good. 13-10 Lanphier with 6:14 to go first half.
The kind of game that Nick Patton can really be a factor in.
Mm-hmm. Nick missed his second of 3 free throws. One more staff carpet free shot. Boy, when Nick and Jordan Perry are into the game together, you got 2 of the best golfers in the conference.
Yeah.
Perry's sitting down at the moment. Nick Patton off the Lanphier bench will have one more free throw. Puts it up and rattled it in. And Lincoln will get the ball. Patton will sit. Cardell McGee, the Lanphier freshman, will re-enter. 14-10 Lanphier. 6 and change left in the first half. On the dribble, Ebelair gives off to Bowers. He'll hand the Block, and Block is fouled as he catches the pass by Daryl Jackson.
And Daryl Jackson right up on him the way you're supposed to, just got a little bit too handsy there. First against Jackson, third against the Lions.
Fouls are even at 3 aside. Will Cook takes the ball on the inbound by Ebelair at midcourt. Now Peyton Ebelair spins up top, gives the ball to Block, gliding in along the right side of the lane without the ball. Took the pass and was called for traveling. He went sliding as he caught that pass, and official J.D. Coleman right there on the baseline said that's a loss.
Nice defensive job by Aaron Timms again inside. Timms was going to pick up the charge, and Block saw that and kind of shuffled his feet.
And now a whistle and a double dribble out top against the freshman Cardell McGee, and Lanphier turns it right back over. That happened right at the center line. Lanphier will full court pressure Lincoln off the turnover with 5:40 to play in the first half, and the Lions leading 14-10. Block will walk it up against one-on-one pressure applied by Jackson. Gives to Ebelair to set the offense. Popping out to take the pass is Hop, and he is fouled on a reach by Cardell McGee of Lanphier. As he caught the pass, Aaron Hop was ready to make a move in on the left wing, and McGee reached in and fouled him. Lob inside the block from Cook, and Block scores, and he'll have an and one. Aaron Thames got a piece of him on the shot. Or will they call it on freshman McGee? Yeah, it's on McGee. 2 quick ones on him.
Very well designed inbounds play. Block caught it in the lane, made the drop step, and then the pivot, and had clear sail into the basket until McGee came over and got a hack in on him.
Lincoln was down 10-0, and they can make it a 1-point game with a block free throw. 5:20 to play in the half. 14-12 pending this free shot by Block, which is good. 14-13. Lanphier's Andre Williams gives to Xavier Bishop. Lions move from our left to our right as we sit on the north side of Lobernica Gym in the northeast corner.
Bishop still very quiet, just one shot attempt, and we played 13 minutes.
Lob inside for McGee. Oh, that's not McGee playing off the bench instead for Lanphier. That is, who'd they bring in?
That's Derek King.
King.
Derek King, 34.
And now a whistle and a foul out front in the Lincoln zone. They're going to get Aaron Hop, it looks like, on a push. That'll be Lincoln's 4th team foul. And Lanphier ball out of bounds. They inbound it to Thames, gives it to Bishop. A 3 from the corner right is no good. Ball is picked up by Thames. He's in traffic, will fire it out front, and Lanphier will reset. Lanphier has also checked in sophomore Corrington Jones. He has the ball now. Swings it right side to Bishop. In the corner to Andre Williams on the right side. Now he drives baseline right side, try to shovel a pass in the lane. Instead it went to Bishop out front. Oh, and his bank shot won't go from 3-point range. Rebound Lanphier.
Williams battling inside.
Ball loose on the floor, and a force-up 2 is good by Derek King. Lanphier eventually got a ball down low, and King put it back up and in. 16-13. 4 minutes left in the first half. Lanphier by 3. Lincoln, backdoor pass, and Hop scores an easy 2. A reverse layup for Aaron Hop. His 3rd hoop of the quarter. And it's 16-15 Lanphier. Thames with the ball left side. Gives to Corrington Jones, who played heavy minutes in Lanphier's win in the JV game. Now Bishop up top against the 1-2-2 zone. Goes to Jones, back to Bishop. Throw it high post to Thames. Triple team, gives the ball to Bishop. Puts it on the floor, right side, stops. Gives the ball to King on the baseline.
Don't want him putting it in the floor. He's in trouble.
And throws the ball away. Picked up by Bowers. He will run the other end of the floor, and Thames blocked his shot. Corrington Jones grabs the ball. Good recovery defensively by Aaron Thames. Lanphier ball with a 1-point lead. Bishop, right corner. To Jones and Williams out front. They trade passes against the zone. A 3 for Bishop, left wing, no good again. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Might have a foul on the reach for the ball. Yep, I think it's going against Lincoln. No?
Hop, I think they called over the back.
It on Hop, okay. Aaron Hop commits his 2nd personal.
Yeah, Hop came over the top on the rebound, and he'll go to the bench. Jordan Perry back in.
And Hop takes a seat with 2:55 to go in the half. Lanphier inbounds it, and a good up and good by Darrell Jackson. Took the pass from Bishop at the low block right side and banked up a shot good, and Lanphier's back up 3. 18-15. 2:40 to play in the first half. Peyton Ebelair at the center circle, the big lion insignia there. There's Block up high, glides in, and is called for an offensive foul as he knocked over Lanphier defender Andre Williams.
Nice
Andre
job
might
by
have flopped a little, but it still paid off.
That's why it's a nice job.
Good acting job, you think?
Yeah.
You know, the best flopper in the league is Gavin Block, so he should appreciate Andre Williams flopping on him. And that's a compliment, by the way, to Gavin Block. He gets away with more charging calls on plays that don't involve a lot of contact than any player in the CSA. Here's Williams gliding into the lane, threw the ball, and it's
got out of control.
Knocked out of his hands and taken away by Lincoln. Picked up by Perry, who'll give it to Block. Now Ebelair to Isaiah Bowers. Lincoln will rotate it around, swing the ball to the right wing this time.
We haven't had a three-point basket in this game.
Not yet. Had plenty that have been tried,
yeah,
but none that have gone
attempts.
in. Under 2 minutes left in the half. Gavin Block gives to Jordan Perry. Now Block gets it back, gives to Bowers to the right corner. Lincoln brings it back up front. Block, head of the key. Thames on him and the Lanphier man. Hand off to Ebelair. Lincoln's run 30 seconds this possession. Give the ball to Perry.
The weave, they've got the weave going, looking for the backdoor cut.
Block is usually down on the baseline when they finish a series like this. Let's see where he goes. Into the lane, Ebelair to Perry. Three ball, Cook, no good. Rebound tipped around, loose on the floor. Bowers chases it down and they foul him.
That's a nice offensive rebound by a freshman, Isaiah Bowers.
And Thames off the ball, hit the floor hard, and he's in pain. Lanphier cannot afford to lose Aaron Thames, but he is going to have to leave the game for at least a while. He is really hurting.
Yeah,
didn't see what happened.
He spent some time getting taped early. He's got a hand problem. But boy, yeah, he is. He is in some pain down on the floor.
We're going to have a non-shooting foul. It was called against Lanphier. Corrington Jones, the sophomore reserve, committed the 6th team foul for the Lions with 1:20 to go in the half. It's going to be Lincoln ball when play resumes. But first they need to check on Aaron Thames, who was hurt again at the other side of the baseline area from where the play finished up. And with Thames down, Coach Turner is down on the floor with him. The athletic trainer from Memorial is here with him. And now a couple of adults have come out of the stands, relatives of Aaron, and now Artie Doss, the Lanphier principal, is going to come over and check on him. While they tend to Aaron Thames, let's take a 30-second break. 1:20 to play in the half. 18-15, Lanphier leads Lincoln. Hip. He might be hurting in more than one place. He is definitely hurt, and I don't imagine we'll see him again tonight.
Well, the aerial game that he plays, he's up so high, and he's so little concerned for his body the way he gets up in the air. He's just tough kid.
And he's kind of slightly built. He's not a big muscular 6'3". He's very skinny 6'3". Lincoln ball. A foul occurred on the play on which Thames was hurt. And the Railers have it down by 3 with 1:10 to play in the half. With the ball, Block, a long 2 is short. The rebound, Yakima Rose back in the game tried to save it, but it was carried out of bounds off the hands of Cordell Jones, and it will be Lincoln ball to keep with 1:03 left in the first half.
Yeah, Corrington Jones lets that thing go. It's going to be Lanphier ball, but he swatted at it and bounced it out of bounds.
Will Cook throws it into Gavin Block. Railers down 18-15. Under a minute now left in the first half. Playing at Springfield Lanphier tonight, the Lincoln Railers have won 9 straight. They have not been sharp in the first half of this game, but they're only 3 points down.
0 for 5 on threes. And I bet you it's been a while since Lincoln has gone a half without making a 3-point basket.
The Railers trailing by 3, and they're running the weave again with 33 seconds to go. They've run the clock for a full 30. And they'll run it down, you would think, under 10. See if they can maybe get a lob to block or an open 3 for Will Cook. Perry hands the ball off to Cook near the center circle. He'll give to Peyton Ebelair with 15. Lanphier and a man. Bishop on Ebelair. Kima Rose on Max Cook.
Get block in the post.
Here's Ebelair with 5 seconds. Drives in, cut off, jump shot, Ebelair missed. Rebound, Bishop from backcourt. He fires and hit it off the backboard. And the half ends with Lanphier in front by 3. A lot of concern on the Lanphier coaches about the loss of Aaron Thames, who was injured late in the half. The Lanphier fans are happy with a 3-point lead at halftime over the Lincoln Railers. Lanphier 18, Lincoln 15 at halftime. Stay tuned. Got hurt late in the first half. Jim doesn't sound like he'll be back.
No, it doesn't look like he'll be back. Ankle injury that seemed pretty severe, but they don't know for sure. You got to get those checked out, but don't expect Aaron Timms back anymore in this one.
So an ankle, we thought the way he was holding his wrist, it might be a wrist, but his ankle was the cause of the problem. At the half at Decatur, Rochester leads MacArthur 28-26. Go figure. Glenwood had a 16-5 lead on SHG midway through the second quarter. Springfield led 13-6 over Rochester after one at Springfield High over Jacksonville. Springfield leading Jacksonville 13-6. Lanphier will start the second half with Xavier Bishop, Yakima Rose, Cardell McGee, Andre Williams, and Daryl Jackson. Jackson in the place that Thames would normally occupy. Lincoln with the 5 starters on the floor: Jordan Perry, Max Cook, Peyton Ebelair, along with Aaron Hopp and Gavin Block. Railers in red start with the ball. Cook gives it to Perry, left side, back to Max Cook. Hold it outside against a Lanphier.
It's like it's a zone now.
Yeah, they've gone, looks like they're playing man. They've got somebody chasing everybody.
Yep.
High post is blocked. On the right side, gives to Hop, fake to 3, drives into the lane, feeds it on the wing to Cook, to Perry in the corner left. Lincoln down 3, a block 3 to tie it. He did it. Gavin Block with 10, and the game's tied at 18. Remember, Lanphier scored the first 10 of the game, so Lincoln's come all the way back from that. Just underway in the third quarter, and the Railers tied with the Lions. Here's Yakima underneath. Missed reverse layup, got it back, took it away from Block, and missed again. Goes up, grabs it again, and Block blocks his shot. Rose gets the loose ball. His fourth effort is no good. It's blocked. Tied up as Hop and McGee both grab for the ball. And on the arrow, Lanphier will keep it. Yakima Rose couldn't work any harder and didn't get anything to show for it. McGee throws it in, and boy, what a bad idea that was. He threw the ball inbounds off of Gavin Block's back, and I guess he was going to go grab it. But instead, Peyton Ebelair grabbed the ball, and then a foul was committed by the freshman McGee. Not sure what he was thinking.
Cardell, wait until you're a senior to try trick plays.
Yeah, you're no Scottie Pippen yet.
As a freshman, let's keep with the basics and inbound the ball.
That was the old Scottie Pippen against the Knicks play, and it didn't work. 6:40 to play in the quarter. Lincoln can have their first lead of the game if they convert this trip. Ebelair to Max Cook. Now Aaron Hopp will dribble out on the wing. To Gavin Block, baseline drive. Quick pass into the corner. Max Cook for 3. It's no good. Andre Williams the rebound. Lanphier ball off the Lincoln miss. Bishop, left side, shoots a 3, right side. Got it! Right wing 3 for Xavier Bishop, and finally we have a made 3-point basket for Lanphier. 21-18. Gavin Block, fake the 3, has the ball knocked loose, and a traveling violation as he went to grab it back.
You did it before I had a chance to. You called Will Cook Max. I was worried that I was going to be the one that did it.
I know.
But you did it.
I've been thinking about that all day. He's not Max, he's Will. Max is at SLU, right?
Yep. No, UMSL.
UMSL. In St. Louis. There we go. We got the right cook at the right school and the right cook at the right school. Max in St. Louis, Will in Springfield playing Lanphier.
Too many cooks spoil the broth.
So they do. 3-point lead for Lanphier, 21-18. Yakima Rose in a double team, lost the ball. It'll be Lanphier ball out of bounds. Aaron Hopp and Gavin Block had double teamed Rose at the low block on the right side. And Yak will throw it in. 5:34 left in the third quarter. Lanphier up 3. They throw it in the backcourt, and Bishop will chase it down. He and Andre Williams in the backcourt. Nick Patton is checked into the game. He and Daryl Jackson and Yakima Rose. Patton a 3, right corner. Yes! Little Nick Patton guns it in, his first 3 of the game, and it's 24-18 Lanphier. 5:12 to play in the third quarter. Jordan Perry guarded by Nick Patton. 2 best golfers in the conference guarding each other. Here's a drive down the lane by Hopp. One-hander off the glass too hard, but a foul call. And 2 free throws coming for Aaron Hopp.
Hopp, the best one-on-one player the Railers got. The foul's on Bishop.
Hopp's not big, but he looks stronger than he.
Yeah, he's a solid kid. Very solid.
His teammates.
Not a great shooter.
See if he can get a couple of free throws for Lincoln. The first one's in and out. Aaron Hopp on the season now. 17 of 25. One more. Staff carpet free throw, no good. Yakima Rose the rebound. Lanphier up 6 with the ball. Just under 5 minutes left third quarter. Stop and go dribble Williams. Andre bounce pass. Gets it to Yakima Rose, and he was shoved as he received the ball.
Ebler.
Ebelair got a piece of him. Peyton Ebelair. E-B-E-L-H-E-R-R.
Top of the key, no shot. Lanphier inbounds, Rose under the basket.
4:50 left in the third quarter. Andre Williams goes back in the backcourt to get it.
I don't like that play.
Gives him some time to set the defense up. And Lincoln's D is good enough. 1-2-2 zone. Williams drops a pass down low. Jackson puts it up and in. Daryl Jackson with 6 points, and Lanphier back up by 8. 26-18, an 8-0 run. Pass baseline. Hopp off the glass and good, and count it, and he was fouled as he raced in along the right baseline and put one up good as he was hammered.
Lost track of Aaron Hopp on the baseline.
Foul is on Lanphier Xavier Bishop. 2 on Xavier Bishop, and a 3-point play chance for Aaron Hopp, H-O-P-P.
He just missed a couple free throws. Made that one.
This one goes down. His staff carpet free throw makes it a 26-21 game. Lanphier the lead. Nick Patton in the corner left side. Lanphier will move the ball around to the right to Andre Williams. Now back to Patton on the wing. Throw it down low to Jackson. Up top to the Lions, Xavier Bishop. Little junior gives to sophomore Andre Williams. Williams to Patton in the corner. Throws it in the post to Rose. Banks it up too hard. Rebound grabbed down by Gavin Block. Rose got it up on the rim, but it was too hard and rolled off. With 3:48 to go in the third quarter. Lincoln down by 5 with the ball. Ebelair through the center circle. Guarded by Williams. Goes to Hopp. Goes to the baseline, drives in, shot blocked, and a traveling violation on Aaron Hopp.
8th Lincoln turnover.
Game on Sports Radio 1450 tonight's also on Springfield School District Cable.
Aaron Hopp out of the locker room and on crutches. Right ankle cased in ice.
Free ball, Nick Patton from the left side, no good.
Rose just ran him over.
Foul on Yakima Rose against Ebelair.
He wasn't trying, he was going for the basket for the rebound positioning, where he's been a ton.
Third foul on Yakima Rose. So Aaron Thames done for the night. Never good when they come out of the locker room on crutches.
No.
Ankle injury suffered late in the first half. 6'3" senior Aaron Thames out of action, and Lanphier will have to play without him the rest of the way tonight. Ebelair with the ball for Lincoln. Down by 5. The Railers Ebelair gives the block up top to freshman Isaiah Bowers. Now Block fires a pass left side. Ebelair into the lane, and a reach-in foul on Daryl Jackson of Lanphier.
Jackson has played very good defense on block. Got called there, second foul. 3 points, 1 of 5 shooting for Xavier Bishop. 9 points, 10 points actually for Block.
Ball is inbounded to Gavin Block. Feeds it to Ebelair for 3, and it's in and out. Rebound, Daryl Jackson went up and took it away from Block.
Really nice rebound by Daryl Jackson. 1
and done for Lincoln off the missed shot. And with 2:43 to play in the third, Lanphier ball leading 26-21.
Don't get caught down there, Nick.
Nick Patton got down in the corner and had to fire a pass high to get it out of there. Here's Andre Williams with a drive in. Split a double team of Ebelair and Hop, and one of them fouled him. It's Peyton Ebelair assessed the foul, his second.
Blake Turner was kind of bemoaning the fact that much of the time this year his guards have not done a real good job of penetrating and kicking. That would have been a great opportunity for Andre Williams. He made the penetration. He had Nick Williams for the kick out, but he got fouled along the way.
Ball is inbounded to Williams, glides in and scores as he stepped around Gavin Block. Good play by Andre Williams. His first hoop. Lanphier up 7, 28-21. 2:20 to play in the third quarter. Hop cut off on the baseline. Lincoln swings it to Perry for a 3 that's too hard. Rebound comes long to Rose, playing with 3 fouls, still on the floor. Gives to Bishop. He'll bring it through the center circle. Go left side, Andre Williams. Jumper over Block, no good. Rebound tipped out long. Bishop has it and then lost it. Block feeds ahead to Hop, will get an easy 2. That ball got away from Lanphier as Bishop entered the lane and all sorts of people wearing red got in his way. 28-23. Lanphier with the ball up by 5. 1:40 to play in the third quarter. Andre Williams on the left side. Comes to the head of the key. Works around a high screen. But Ebelair worked through the screen and stayed right on him. They go to Daryl Jackson. He'll reset it out front to Xavier Bishop. Asked for a screen, shoots a long 3 and didn't get it. Rebound Jackson up and he missed in tight. Rebound Rose, no. Rebound Rose, no. Rebound out long and Jackson recovers it and Lanphier keeps it. Rose, baseline drive. He is fouled, pushed on the play by Bowers of Lincoln.
What a job on the offensive boards by Lanphier that sequence.
Can Kima Rose be working harder for less payoff?
Man.
Wow.
But you saw him in MacArthur the other night. They kept getting offensive rebounds. They had, 37 offensive rebounds?
They sure did.
The other night.
And lost. Andre Williams will get a blow off the Bowers foul. Lanphier will inbound it from the baseline. 1:05 to play in the third. 28-23, Lions leading Lincoln. And very much a Lincoln score, except Lincoln's behind. But very much in it. Bounce pass. Jackson, baseline, bounded on the rim and it didn't go. And Block gets the rebound and he is fouled. Started swinging the elbows and attracted either Daryl Jackson or Cardell McGee. It's like McGee.
Yeah, McGee's got one in the
hurt.
eye.
As Block's swinging elbow got him in the right eye.
Corrington Jones replaces Cardell McGee.
49 seconds to go in the quarter. 28-23 Lanphier. Lincoln ball off the Lanphier turnover. Gavin Block will bring it up floor against Daryl Jackson. Headed to the west goal here at Lobernica Gym. Bowers will hand off to Ebelair on the right side. They go left to Aaron Hop, guarded by Bishop.
Running the weave, hoping to get somebody free for a backdoor cut.
26 seconds. Lincoln does this very well. Run the clock down and get a good shot. Hop right in the center circle. 15 seconds. Hands it off to Ebelair, a very capable ball handler. They go to Will Cook, right side. Now Block up top. Long jumper for Block. In and out. Rebound Bishop. 2 seconds. Bishop, half-court shot. Oh, he got it on the rim. No good. End of 3. Lanphier 28, Lincoln 23. Fourth quarter, a minute away.
With over 150 minivans to choose from, Bob Ridings has one for you. Take your pick.
We encourage you to cheer for your own team and to enthusiastically commend outstanding play of both teams. We ask that you do not stop the bleachers and that you refrain from doing or making unnecessary noise at any time. In addition, spectators are asked to remain seated at all times in order others can see. Parents of small children are reminded to make sure children are with them at all times. Any spectator using profanity or displaying rude or unacceptable behavior will be asked to leave the premises. Spectators are expected to remain in the stands at all times. Thank you for your cooperation.
Lanphier leads Lincoln. Jim Rupert, numbers.
Yakima Rose and Daryl Jackson lead the Lions with 6 points apiece, 5 for Nick Patton. Just 1 3-point basket, 1 of 6 for Xavier Bishop. Gavin Block 10 and Aaron Hopp 11 for Lincoln. And Hopp misses there and gets his own rebound.
Gavin Block actually missed the glide to the hoop, missed but got his board, and then when he put it back, he was fouled. Did they get him before he shot again? Fouls on Nick Patton of Lanphier, and Gavin Block will be at the line. It's a 1 and bonus for Block, as that was the 7th foul against Lanphier. Block at the line. Free shot is good. Bonus for the Lincoln All-Stater Gavin Block. He can make it a 3-point game. Lincoln's been chasing all night. They've been tied a couple of times. All free throws good for Block. 28-25, 8 seconds into the fourth quarter. Lanphier leads it. Lanphier without Aaron Thames, their 6'3" pivot. Their forward, Thames, was hurt late in the first half, suffered an ankle injury. He's on crutches on the bench and will not return. But Daryl Jackson's filled in pretty capably for him.
And Yakima Rose has cleaned up on the boards, which is where Thames' strength.
Lanphier got the ball to Corey Jones, and he was pushed and fouled over on the right side of the court.
Called it on Isaiah Bowers,
yeah.
number 3.
Third on the freshman Bowers against the sophomore Jones of Lanphier. Corrington Jones, they call him Corey. Just underway in the fourth quarter. Lanphier 28, Lincoln 25. Lions average 60 plus. They have 28 tonight, but they have the lead. Bishop with the ball between the circles. Here's to Andre Williams. Patient half-court set against the Lincoln 1-2-2. Jones will shoot a 3, left side, and make it. Corrington Jones. His first hoop of the varsity game. And it's 31-25 Lanphier.
Not sure that's the play that the coach ordered, but he'll take the 3 points.
Baseline drive by Hopp. Throws it in the corner to Will Cook. Out front to Bowers. Back to Will Cook on the wing right. Steps into the circle. Gives the ball left side to Block. He goes to the baseline and missed it. Got it back, put it up, put it in. So Block's miss off the side of the rim came right back to him, and he banked it in the second effort. 31-27. 6:35 left in the fourth quarter. Corrington Jones almost got away with a travel. In fact, he did get away with a travel as he took an extra step over in the corner on the right side. Lanphier ball. Xavier Bishop with it. He's had a very quiet night scoring. But his team's in front by 4. Left side 3, Williams. No, bad shot, way too long. Tracked down, though, by Yakima Rose. And then he lost it out of bounds. Turns it over as he went stumbling.
Nope. Henry Botchmeyer
turning the
says it stays this way
around. Going to give Lanphier the ball. If they had instant replay, I think Lincoln would have the ball. The trailing official reversed the call and said Gavin Block, the ball bounced off him. We didn't see it from our angle that way, but he must have had a better look. Lanphier will take the break and get the ball back with 6:02 to play in the fourth. Bishop throws it to Andre Williams. He gives it back to Bishop up top. The Lions wearing the home white, leading by 4. In the corner left, Corrington Jones, another 3. This one's no good.
Yep,
and a foul
Jackson.
on Daryl Jackson over the back of Bowers on the rebound try.
We could see that one coming from here.
So Daryl Jackson fouls Isaiah Bowers, and the Lincoln Frosh will get a 1 and bonus at the other end of the floor.
Third on Jackson, 8th. They're shooting bonus. Lincoln just has committed 4 fouls, and the stat that you pointed out before about opponents not being in double figures in free throw attempts. The Lions have 5. 4 out of 5 free throws, none in the second half.
Bowers hasn't missed a varsity free throw this season until now. It's his first miss after 6 makes. And a travel on Jones, who grabbed the rebound. And Lincoln will get the ball right back. So Bowers missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Corrington Jones got the rebound and was called for a step. Lincoln ball down by 4. 5:40 to play. 31-27 Lanphier. Block throws it up top. Will Cook a 3. No, he missed short. Rebound Williams. Andre drives all the way to the other end, lays it up and in. Andre Williams coast to coast. 33-27. And a 3 is blocked off the hands of Will Cook by Yakima Rose, but Lincoln keeps it. Lincoln ball, they double team block. Left side, baseline drive, Bowers, shot block.
What a block.
By Rose, but Block went up and got the ball and a foul call. Yakima Rose, a terrific block and then a foul. And it is against Rose, and it's his 4th. That's the bad news. Rose has played great. And he has scored, but only 6, and all of them in the first quarter.
He plays like a 6'5" guy.
Gavin Block at the line misses the first of 2 free shots. One more for Gavin Block. Staff carpet free throw with 5:08 left. Lincoln down by 6. 33-27. Block's free shot is good. 33-28. Lanphier will see the 1-2-2 zone. See how they attack it this trip if they clear the timeline. They finally do. Give the ball to Bishop. Nick Patton checked in for Yakima Rose after Rose picked up his 4th foul. Ooh, a bad pass, but Bishop saves it. Lanphier ball. See if they can work a good shot for Bishop, who's been pretty quiet at the offensive end. Here's Williams. Stutter step. Gives the ball to Jackson. Banked it up. Missed, but a foul.
Got Hop coming down the lane on the foul. Help side. Nice entry pass, Andre Williams.
Actually, they're going to call, yeah, that is on Aaron Hop. Thought maybe Will Cook, but Aaron Hop with his 3rd foul for the Railers. And 2 free shots for Daryl Jackson.
Jackson's
5
got,
of 8.
Yeah, 6 points and 5 rebounds today for Daryl Jackson, plus the defensive job most of the night on Block. Missed the first.
Yeah, his first free throw was Brick City. They'll have one more. Staff carpet free throw for Lanphier senior, 6-footer Daryl Jackson. Lanphier up 33-28, 4:38 to go. Jackson's free shot is in and out and off. Rolled off the rim, and Block goes up and gets the rebound. Lincoln ball, Aaron Hop glides in, pull-up jumper, banked up too hard. Rebound yanked out of there by Jackson, and the Lions push it. Andre Williams, baseline, McGee.
Traveled.
Walked, he sure did. McGee's going to be a good player, but the freshman for Lanphier has made a few costly mistakes in this game.
9 turnovers against the Lions. That's pretty good against Lincoln.
33-28, the Lions lead it. 4:20 to play. Lincoln off the turnover, has the ball in the hands of Gavin Block. Dribble handoff to Ebelair up top. Now Will Cook, guarded closely by McGee. Gives the ball to Gavin Block. Baseline drive, Ebelair shovels it in the corner. Now out front to Bowers. 3 for Will Cook. No good.
Still hasn't made one.
Rebound Daryl Jackson. Lanphier ball. See if the Lions can convert this trip after a Lincoln one and done.
33-28, 3:50 to go.
Low scoring, but good game here at Lanphier tonight. Bishop
Trap.
double teamed, in trouble, and whistle timeout, Lanphier. We'll break for a minute with 3:42 to go. Lions lead Lincoln 33-28.
Waterback man here watching you drive by as I stand over my busy 7 bays at Waterback Tire on Wabash. As the snow, ice, and snow takes over the roads.
The Wrestling School team. Visit them today at Memorial Sports Care.
33-28, the Lions leading Lincoln. 3:42 to go off the Lanphier timeout. Lions ball. 38-13 lead for Glenwood at Sacred Heart Griffin in the third quarter. 38-13 Glenwood as the Cyclones' struggles continue. Springfield leading comfortably over Jacksonville late. MacArthur leads Rochester after 3 by only 1 in Decatur. Here's a drive by Rose. Baseline missed the shot, playing with 4 fouls. Yakima got the rebound. Down the lane, Bishop, a floater is good.
Just his second basket, 5th point.
7-point lead, Lanphier. 3:13 to go. 35-28. Block, baseline drive. Foul as he made the move.
They're going to get Daryl Jackson. 4 on Jackson. Block gets 2 on the double bonus.
3:05 left. Block tonight at the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 has made 6 out of 7. Is that right?
Yes.
His first staff carpet free throw here is good. One more for Block. Lincoln down 35-29, 3:05 to go, fourth quarter. Block's free shot in the air is a swish. 35-30. Lincoln trailing will full court press. Lanphier and a takeaway. Knocked away by Will Cook. Jordan Perry picks it up. Here's a drive by Hop over defender Andre Williams, puts it up and in. Aaron Hop off the takeaway with the bucket, and it's a 3-point game. 35-32. Andre Williams in trouble in the backcourt, clears the timeline. Lincoln's defense has all of a sudden picked up the intensity. Williams almost over the timeline, and he did. His foot slipped over the center line, trying to get away from defender Aaron Hop. Hop's played terrific defense tonight. Another example right there.
Yeah, great job on the point of that 1-2-2 ball press. 11th Lanphier turnover, and Lincoln has a chance with a 3 to tie the game. 2 minutes coming up on 2.5 here.
Block with the ball. He drives baseline left and scores in a 1-point game. 35-34, 6 unanswered for Lincoln. 2:15 to play. Bishop and Rose and Williams. Pressures on the guards for Lanphier. Daryl Jackson and Cardell McGee out there with him. Aaron Thames hurting on the bench. 2 minutes left. Lanphier by 1. 35-34. Bishop, free ball, no good. Rebound, Daryl Jackson lost it. Rebound picked up by Ebelair, and Lincoln has it.
Terrific box out by Lincoln made that one possible.
Railers haven't had the lead all night, but they can take it this trip. 1:45 to go. Ebelair on the dribble against McGee. Gives it to Perry. Baseline drive blocked, fouled, and he'll have free throws to try to give Lincoln the lead.
They had Bishop switched off on block, and Bishop picks up the foul. 4 fouls on Jackson, so he couldn't continue guarding Gavin Block.
Fouls the third on Xavier Bishop. And here's Gavin Block at the free throw line where he's been near perfect tonight. He will shoot 2. And for the first time tonight, Lincoln will have the lead if he makes them. Lincoln was down 10-0 at the start of the game. They've had it tied a couple of times. Wasn't too many minutes ago in this game that they were down by 8. They've scored 7 straight.
They tied it at 18 with 7:20 to go. They scored right off the jump in the third quarter. Tied at 18, but then Lanphier went on the run to build up the lead.
Okay, Block at the line with 1:37 to go. Free throw, Block, no good. So the best he can do is tie the game this trip.
Nick Patton back in the game for the Lions, and Cardell McGee comes out.
35-34 Lanphier. One more staff carpet free throw for Gavin Block. And we're tied at 35 as he put it in, and timeout Lincoln. 1:37 left, Railers 35, Lanphier 35, back in a minute.
High school basketball fans, head to the Hub Arena tonight's game.
35 with Lincoln. 1:34 to go. 1-2-2 zone press in the backcourt for Lincoln. Lanphier ball. Xavier Bishop and Andre Williams out near the center line, trade passes.
Blake Turner spent a lot of time during that timeout talking to official Terry Thompson.
8 straight points for Lincoln to tie the game here late. 1:15 left. 35 all. Lanphier ball. Yakima Rose out on the court with 4 fouls. Gives to Xavier Bishop.
Lanphier hasn't scored since the 3:15 mark when Bishop drove the lane and threw up a right-handed floater.
We're under a minute. 35-35. Bishop with the ball in the center circle. Aaron Hopp guarding him in the Lincoln zone. 50 seconds. 35-35. Bishop to Williams. Corner Patton. Nick declines to shoot from there. There's the ball back out front to Bishop. 40 seconds. Lanphier has run 1:15 off the clock. And timeout, Lanphier. It's a 30. We'll take it. 35 seconds left. 35-35 game. Back in half a minute.
Not many businesses have hit the safety.
35.5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Game tied 35-35. Lincoln and Lanphier. Lanphier ball off the timeout. Yakima Rose to throw it in at midcourt. Throws it in to Andre Williams. The sophomore guard is in the backcourt. Gives the ball off to Xavier Bishop.
Lincoln still has a foul to give.
Gives the ball to Yakima Rose. 25 seconds. Yeah, Lincoln's only 5 team fouls at the moment. 20 seconds. Here's Rose in the free throw circle. Gives to Williams with now 15. Xavier Bishop, game tied at 35. And timeout Lanphier. 10.5 seconds to go. Lanphier 35, Lincoln 35, back in 30.
Hey, ref, need my glasses?
Tied the game at 35 with a little over a minute left, and Lanphier's run the clock down since. 10.5 seconds left in regulation. Lions will have the ball to inbound. They have 2 timeouts left. Game tied at 35.
Obvious they don't want Lincoln to get a shot at a last opportunity to win the game.
Either score or play overtime is the Lanphier goal here.
And now is when that foul to give can come in.
Yeah, Lincoln knows they can go out and foul if they need to, but you don't want to foul a shooter, obviously. The Lions.
You don't want to foul a shooter, and you want to run that. Now Lincoln calls a timeout.
Neil saw what the personnel situation was going to be for Lanphier and where they were going to stage, and now the Lincoln coach calls time with 10.5 to go. Let's take a 30-second break.
Coach Johnstock and his team.
Tied at 35 with 10.5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It'll be Lanphier ball to inbound. Off the Lincoln timeout as we had back-to-back timeouts, one by each coach. Lanphier to inbound it right in front of their bench. At the east end of the court here at Lobernica Gym. Yakima Rose will throw it in. Nick Patton, Andre Williams, Darrell Jackson, and Xavier Bishop on the court. They get it into Williams. 9 seconds around the high screen. Williams finds Bishop. 5 seconds. Bishop fires to Patton. 4-3. Foul on the shot. Nick Patton will have 3 free throws with 1.9. 1.9 on the clock. And Nick Patton, senior reserve for Lanphier. He was ready to hoist a 3, and Bowers blocked the shot and was called for the foul. And Nick Patton, who is 2 for 3 at the line in the game, will have free throws after a Lincoln timeout. 1.9 on the clock, 35-35. You said during the break, how about a Nick Patton 3 for Lanphier?
Penetration and kick out to Nick Patton. That's why he's out there.
Well, it didn't work to perfection. He didn't get the shot off. Well, he got the shot off, but it was blocked by Isaiah Bowers, and the freshman from Lincoln was charged with a foul that will send Patton to the line for 3 staff carpet free throws. Can Lanphier pull the upset and beat Lincoln here at Lobernica tonight? At least in the next few seconds, all of that will be determined by senior Nick Patton. Nick's best sport is golf. It takes steely nerves to sink a putt in competition.
Nick Patton, 16 free throws. I wonder how many times he has been fouled in the act of shooting a 3. I bet you almost every one of those fouls came in that situation.
He was 10 of 16 coming into the game. He's 2 for 3 at the line tonight. Come on, Nick. Averages 4.7. He has scored 5 in this game. First of 3 staff carpet free throws to break a 35 all-tie. Good. Nick Patton, foul shot number 2. Good. For a 3-point lead with 1.9 to go, Nick Patton will have a 3rd staff carpet free throw. Senior right-hander ready. In and good. 38-35, and Lincoln will have a chance to set up a final shot. 38-35 Lanphier, 1.9 to go. Back in 30.
Robert Seafood.
That wasn't the foul to give. No. Okay, here's what Lincoln with block can run the baseline, and he's going to get it to half court, and then they're going to call another timeout.
If they can. 1.9, that's all that's left. Ryan Beach running the clock. I hope he doesn't screw it up. 38-35, 1.9 to go. Block to throw it in. Whips it.
Out of bounds.
Throws it out of bounds, and Lanphier ball, and Lanphier may win this game on that turnover by Lincoln. And the Nick Patton free throws. Block's pass was intended for Will Cook, and it sailed to the Lincoln bench.
Lincoln's 9th turnover.
Okay, Akima Rose will throw it in. Lincoln will need a quick foul. Or a steal.
Get it in the backcourt. Throw it in that long bomb that they've been doing out to the backcourt.
Rose and a foul before the inbound. But Lincoln is going to send Bishop to the line for a 1 and bonus. No time came off the clock as the ball was not inbounded. The foul was committed before the ball was inbounded. So it's still 1.9. Of course, Lincoln will hope here that Bishop misses the front end of the 1 and 1.
No,
they still get a shot.
Lanphier doesn't want anybody in the lane.
Bishop will be at the line. Xavier Bishop, a 1 and bonus. 1.9. He makes one. Lincoln will really be out of chances. And Bishop made it. 3 in a row by Nick Patton and a sealer for Xavier Bishop. 39-35. Icing on the cake here for Little Bishop. Puts it up. Got it. Lanphier by 5 with 1.9. Ball inbounded to Ebelair. Half-court shot. Game over. Lanphier wins. The Lions upset the Railers. Snap Lincoln's 9-game winning streak. And get themselves kind of back into the conference race. Earlier today, Lanphier learned that they had a double forfeit in their December 19 game against MacArthur.